And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Edey. Rob Williams is out there with Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Barrett at the 2. And for Utah, we've got George. Drew Eubanks out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Jordan Clarkson and Hendricks in at the small forward. And teams getting geared up, Greg, for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
Now, here's Quickly. He just could not put it together in that loss to Philadelphia. Here's Barrett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his
the energy Barrett plays what puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And that one falls for Barrett. That one misses. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
Well, look, Clarkson is a great guy to have in your lineup simply due to his versatility.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Quickly. Pass to Williams. Eubanks grabs the miss. Now George. Clarkson on the wing. For Barrett, and that one good from Clarkson.
Yeah, the mid-range is the sweet spot for Clarkson. He does a lot of damage from that.
George against Quickly. Pass to Edey. Rebound, Utah. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Clock at 2. Hendricks. Here's Eubanks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Robert Williams.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Eubanks. And both free throws good for Eubanks.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
On the wing quickly. Defended by George. Markkanen with the block.
Well, there's Markkanen putting his 7-foot frame to use with the block. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
Pass to quickly. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Can they get it? A shot by Williams, no good.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Here's George. Williams with the block.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Eubanks, the pass to Markkanen. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
That's good from Barnes. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
It was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Nice looking mid-range shot by George. Such an aggressive scorer.
Back to quickly. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And that one's good. Barnes has got 5.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
George passes to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's quickly. No scoring in this one. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his second foul of the game. Murray's checked in for Toronto.
Murray.
On defense, Toronto. 4-point game. Here's Hendricks. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis. Barrett against Clarkson. Barrett, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. And the basket is good.
And this is the type of two-way threat Barrett can be. It's about being engaged on both ends.
And there's the pass to Hendricks. Outside, Markkanen puts up a deep three. And they recover it. The second chance effort gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Here's Barrett. It's hauled in by George. Utah leading by 4. The dish to Clarkson. Passes it to Eubanks. Kicks it to George. There's the lob to Markkanen. An emphatic LU jam.
Markkanen showing his athleticism, soaring to hammer home the alley-oop.
Here's Quickly. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to George. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Hendricks. Just 5 on the clock. Now the Raptors moving it up. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Williams throws it down.
2 emphatic points from Robert Williams.
Jazz have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is...
In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 12 rebounds, and just over 3 blocks. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Now, here's Mills. Last game out, he had 14. In the corner, Eubanks with it. From the wing. The shot, no good. Good D by Mitchell.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And Williams with the basket on the assist by Murray. Now just a 2-point Utah lead.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Mills passes to Preston. Kessler against Williams. Back to Mills. Here's Mikhailuk. He's covered by Murray. Goes back up. Williams with the block.
You know, the reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Murray against Kessler. And the foul's on Mikhailuk. That is his first foul of the game. Williams is checked in for Eubanks.
Checking in for the Jazz, Williams.
On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Kessler. 5 on the clock. Murray kicks to Mitchell. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The pass to Mills. He sinks the 11-footer.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Mitchell up top, covered by Mills. Mitchell passes to Murray. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul. Checking in for the away team.
Here's Mitchell, and it's sent back by Kessler.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
Here's Rupert. Still scoreless. Clock at 6. Toronto working the ball around now. Fires the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Preston. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And here is Mitchell. He nails it, and we're tied up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Preston. Outside Williams. Passes it to Mikhailuk. Right side Williams. Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Over to the left wing. Here's Mobo. He's guarded by Williams. Good D by Williams. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Preston passes to Williams. Here's Preston.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Kessler. No good that time. Good D by Williams. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Toronto. Trailing by 2 after bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy. Expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick-and-roll guy, and he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
Pass to Williams. There's the triple. Toronto grabs the miss. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell looking it over. And the pass to Fernando. Rebounded by the Jazz. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Going inside and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Bruno Fernando at the line for 2.
Shot.
The first free throw is good, and Toronto making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Here's Preston. Nothing on the board. Mikhailuk passes to Kessler. And that one good. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Well, you know, this is where Kessler mostly looks to score. Great work inside.
Shed goes with the rebound. Plays it up and banks it in. Mills has got 6 points.
And he is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Jazz leading by 6. So on the floor for Toronto to start the second quarter. Scotty Barnes is out there with Edey. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Murray. And it's Shed in at the 1. Back to Barrett. Over George. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Barrett's got his second basket of the night. And Mills kicks to George. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Barrett.
The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
Mills passes to George. Williams in the post. He's covered by Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
Yeah, easy call.
And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel is not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. So he gets them both. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Murray outside. Shed, that's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On the wing, Markkanen. Passes to Kessler. Back to Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Coach, you watch Markkanen. He's a perfect fit for today's NBA, isn't he?
Yeah, a big guy who can shoot the ball, Kevin. And look, he's learned to put the ball on the floor, go to the basket. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. This guy can really play the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good for Markkanen.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
And Utah making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. And Markkanen drops them both.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
On the wing, Barnes.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
First free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. Barnes hits them both. Now, here's George. 20 points for him last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. He dishes it to Murray. Hendricks pulls it in.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Pass to George. High post, Kessler. Barnes on him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And Kessler is a gigantic presence inside, which is why defenses sometimes elect to foul him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Kessler.
Well, where Kessler is elite is on the boards, and he's an excellent rim protector. Those 2 things alone will earn you minutes.
Williams, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hito Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando.
Yes.
Was the most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs the Jazz.
And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they play.
Quickly looking it over. Williams dishes to Murray. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Clarkson against Barrett. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Quickly. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's George. Kicks it out to Markkanen. That ball's nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Quickly. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Outside, Markkanen. He kicks it to Clarkson. Here's Markkanen. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. And Barrett gets it to go.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to George. Fires the 3. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively they've still found a way to get the lead.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
The Jazz making a switch here. Preston's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Fernando's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Preston passes to Hendricks. Outside, Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Robert Williams.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Toronto trails by 5. Here's Fernando. A rebound by the Jazz. Eubanks got his 8th rebound here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Well, that is why George was a first-round pick. He's adept at moving the ball.
A 3 from Quickly. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Preston. Quickly covering. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
What a finish inside from George, showing he can handle physical defense.
You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
For Toronto, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
2.
The first one falls. The Jazz making a switch here. MyLeague is checked in, and then for Toronto, Rupert's checked in, and it's Mitchell in for Barrett. That one is no good. Jazz leading by 5. The pass to MyLeague. Passes it to Eubanks. Pass to MyLeague. On the wing, Jordan quickly covering. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Toronto, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Watching the film, guys, they were poor offensively. I expect much better execution tonight.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Pass to Mobo. Mitchell right side. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Fernando can't get it to go. Utah leading by 5. Inside. Here's MyLeague. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Got a hand on it. And now Utah, fast break. Pass to Preston. A reverse. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for George. He's putting up about 17 points, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
He's off on the first. A different look for Utah. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Markkanen. Williams comes in for Eubanks. And it's Mills in for Keontae George. And he's good on the second. Toronto trails by 6. Pass to Mobo. Here's Rupert. Mitchell left side. 5 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key. And the foul called on Bruno Fernando. That's foul number 2 for him.
4th team foul.
Jazz leading by 6. Mills with it. He has 6. The 10-footer finds the target. Mills has got 8 points.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Pass to Shed. Here's Rupert. Toronto working the ball around now. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Utah with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Here's Mobo, and he lays it straight in.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Preston passes to Williams. Driving inside. Now the pass to McKinley. It's tipped. Here's Mobo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's now take this time to run down the rookies with the highest rate of steals in the season's second half. You look at Williams, 5th in the NBA. Very crafty player.
His steal rate in the second half of the season shows that he's figuring out the league. So they better learn to look out for him.
2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And it's Mills with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Leading by 5. Preston can't hit. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Shed. Here's Mobo. He's guarded by Williams. On the wing, Mitchell. Lets it fly. And again, no good by Toronto. Jazz leading by 5. Outside Williams. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half.
Yeah, the defender all over.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. 34 seconds left in the first half. Here's Shed, covered by Mills. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
For Toronto, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. On the free throw, no good. Jazz leading by 5. Here's Williams. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Shed. The last second attempt doesn't fall. Lowry marking and getting it done for the Jazz. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports halftime program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a nice 7-point lead. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Right now, this game is being won and lost on the glass. When another team is out muscling you, sometimes you have to run more guys to the backfield. Quantity can match quality if you can also be aggressive going after the basketball.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Lowry Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Utah leading by 7. George out there with Clarkson. Then it's Lowry Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And Hendricks in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And they get it back. Kessler finds George. Clarkson against Barrett. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Eubanks, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. Quickly against George. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Name a type of shot Deontay George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from George.
An intriguing young talent. George's upside as a scorer is especially enticing.
And George drops them both. Toronto trails by 9. Quickly kicks to Williams. Dishes to Barrett. Back to Williams. Barnes left side. Raptors moving the ball around. Passes it to Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Over George. And it's hauled in by Lowry Markkanen. Markkanen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And a moment to see numbers for R.J. Barrett. Averaging about 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Quickly against George. Now quickly. Shoots from 12. And he hits the jump shot. Quickly's got 9.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
Yeah, and he also plays with great confidence, taking a shot there that other guys might have turned down.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Outside, Barrett. Clock at 4. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Jazz leading by 9. Here's George. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 10.
An efficient finisher inside. George makes the most of the close range opportunity.
Barrett the pass to Quickly. Outside Williams. Barnes looking around. It's Barrett on the wing. Off target from outside.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Pass to Eubanks. Clarkson outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Clarkson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz.
Good execution there. Clarkson smooth off the catch.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
George with the ball. Williams picks him up. Williams with the block. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. There's the pass to Hendricks. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Barrett's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Williams. Well-timed pass. And he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 8 points for Rob Williams.
Well, a throwback big. Williams almost exclusively operates around.
Now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Clarkson outside. A 3. And once again, off the mark by Utah. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Barrett.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Drops in the tray. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
On the wing quickly. Defended by George. Here's Barrett. Can't hit from in close.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Yep, that one goes. George has got 15 points.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Come get it, come get it.
And here is Quickly. 9 points in the game so far. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Quickly against George. Jazz passing it around. Pass to Hendricks. The shot's good on the assist by George. He's got 6.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks awarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
Exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two institutions.
As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Raptors. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
And for the Raptors, they've got to make some changes at the end of the season. That much is clear. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or both, but something has got to change.
And we had a feeling this is how their season was going to go. But that doesn't mean it has to continue. The pressure is on for this franchise to turn things around.
Fades and shoots. Luke can't get it to go.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Mitchell kicks to Barnes. Outside for Murray. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
Preston passes to Luke. Kessler trying to get open. Preston gets the bucket. Preston's got 7 points in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Here's Preston. 7 points in the game. Kessler with it. Back to Williams. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Toronto trails by 18. Makes it off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
Murray against Williams. Luke passes to George. Takes the 13-footer. The rebound by Mitchell. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Fernando. And that one is stuffed right through.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And the Jazz call time here.
And they've been very losing
for Utah.
Yeah, a moment here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's putting up about 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
Knocked loose. Kessler passes to Williams. Here's Preston. He has 7. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
Hey, Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
First one falls for him.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
He's off on the second. Toronto trails by 15. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Pass to Williams. To the left wing, Preston passes to Mikhailuk. There's Williams with the three. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. For Toronto, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Here's Preston, covered by Barnes. Preston passes to Mikhailuk. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Mills kicks to Williams. Puts up a three. Here's Kessler. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Kessler's got 7 points. Toronto trails by 17. Now here's Barnes. 9 points in the game so far. 1:44 left to play in the third. Poked away. Stolen by Kessler. Inside. A baseline J. Williams' shot is off.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Murray with it. Williams picks him up. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Utah. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. Jazz leading by 15. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
Toronto trails by 15. Pass to Shed. Can't get it to fall. Utah is shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Preston gets the bucket.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Barnes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul. Second,
you got to be careful how you guard Barnes, especially when he's in attack mode.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
76% on the season from the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Utah making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. Barnes hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Preston. 10 points for him. The pass to Eubanks. Williams with the ball. Passes it to Mikhailuk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it. Offensive rebound. Here's Kessler. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
And how do you stop Kessler at his size? He's a load.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
One shot. One shot.
Now Barnes. 11 points in the game.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
Scotty Barnes taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Barnes hits them both.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Utah in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got R.J. Barrett. Edey out there with Williams. And it's Mobo in at the 3. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Preston. Clarkson outside for Barrett. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And R.J. Barrett hits from deep. Barrett's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Raptors. Here's Preston. Clarkson outside. Toronto grabs the miss.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And it's Shed missing. Utah leading by 13. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Pass to Eubanks. The shot from the low post is good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Here's Shed. Just 5 on the clock. From the top of the key, some solid defense from Clarkson. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Hendricks passes to Preston. To the middle. And Kessler throws it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Shed. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, he didn't go up very strong there, and the defense was able to just push him off his shot.
Eubanks finds Kessler. The Jazz working the ball around now. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 8 now on the night. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And there's a whistle that's going to go on Walker Kessler. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, and that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Toronto. Outside Williams, the pass to Quickly. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Shed. A new 14 for the Raptors. Edey can't hit. Jazz leading by 17. Passes it to Hendricks. And the 3 off target. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Barrett. Good on the bucket. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Markkanen down low. It's blocked. Up top Barrett. And he drives in. And Barrett slams it in.
And credit Barrett for his ability to be in control. Nice job keeping his composure there in a tight spot.
George with the bucket.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Toronto trails by 15. Here's Shed. Looking to end his cold spell. And another basket for Toronto. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Clarkson against Quickly. From 11 feet away. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Turns it over there, but that's his first of the contest. He's done a good job of minimizing mistakes on the night.
And Toronto making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Mitchell against Clarkson. There's the pass to Hendricks. Here's Eubanks. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Robert Williams.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for Utah, Drew Eubanks, taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Toronto. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. The dish to Barrett. Back to Mitchell. Five to shoot. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. George passes to Markkanen. Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Hendricks. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Launches a 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Yeah, some guys want to avoid the corners, but Markkanen looks totally comfortable down there.
Passes to Barrett. And here is Williams. Mitchell outside. To the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting.
Jazz leading by 17. George with the ball. Outside, Markkanen. Kicks to Clarkson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Edie's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. There's the steal. George looking over the floor. In the corner, it's Clarkson. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Toronto trails by 20. Now, here's Quickly. Pass to Williams. Shot to stop the run. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
Take a break.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. And he's good on the second.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Here's Clarkson. The shot's good. Clarkson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Driving to the basket.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now the pass to Clarkson. Over Barrett. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they wanted to take.
And Barrett gets it to go. Jazz leading by 17. Now George. Over Edey. And it's George missing.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Here's Quickly. Rebound, Utah. Clarkson outside. Over Barrett. Markkanen, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Here's Quickly. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Quickly's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Clarkson passes to Hendricks. And it's Markkanen, top of the key. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Toronto trails by 17. Here's Quickly into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
2 shots. 13 foul.
Wow. Elbow. 2.
At the line for the away team, Emmanuel Quickly. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Quickly drops them both. And here's George. Clarkson outside. He dishes it to Markkanen. Clarkson with the ball. Shot clock at 6. That's tipped.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
Now here's Barnes. Over Hendricks. Barnes can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
From 10 feet out, and that's off the glass and in. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Easy to see the kind of impact George is going to have in this league. Already so productive.
I got yours.
From 11 feet away, he muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
At the line for 1.
1 shot.
And that one misses. And stolen by Barnes. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Eubanks. And they'll get another chance.
Well, they're all over the offensive glass right now, and it's a big reason that they're ahead.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Barrett pulls up on the elbow. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Relentless effort from Williams, the board and the bucket.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Utah.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Lauri Markkanen.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
Barnes, and the layup falls.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Quickly against George. He takes it in. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And the Jazz lead by 17.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Quickly against George. Here's Quickly. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks, Lauri. Strong start for the team. How did you keep that momentum going throughout the game?
Yeah, I mean, we've had leads before this season that we've lost, so we had that mindset that even if we're up, we're still going to keep pushing, so that's what we did.
You kept the pedal to the metal, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.